Hi there, I'm Rhonda, and I help makers turn their digital designs into income. On my channel, you'll get quick tutorials, cool tools, and simple strategies to grow your digital product business. If you want daily AI prompts, trend tips, and a fun community that gets it, join us in our AI Profit Society. I left a link in the description. Don't forget to like and subscribe so you don't miss a thing. And now, without any further delay, let's get into today's video.
Hey guys, it's Rhonda. I know almost all of my videos are all about creating digital products, but I thought it might be a nice idea if you could see maybe how some of these digital products that you are creating are actually used by an end user. All right. So today I figured I would show you my brand new heat press that I just got in. It's from Vevor. So I'm going to show you, some of the features on this machine, and then I am going to sublimate just a small. I have these cute little, these are like lens cleaning cloths, and I'm just going to do a design on one of these, just one of my personal digital files that I have created and sell in my shop. So first things first, this is an automatic heat press. That means I don't have to close the lid or do anything like that. It does it all for me, all by itself. So I'm going to turn it on, and I'm going to show you we have we have an A preset and a B preset that we can change, and then our manual setting. And then it also has a preset for heat transfer vinyl, and then it also has a preset for sublimation. Okay, so we are going to be sublimating today, so I would use the sublimation setting. But if I wanted to do manual mode, just hit the settings button here, and I can change my time with this first set of up and down keys. I can change my temperature with the second set. And then finally, the third set controls my pressure. Okay, so you can do that, change a bunch of different settings. But for today, we are going to be using the sublimation setting. All right, so I'm going to let that go and let that heat it up. And it has the bottom plate in the spot where you sit your t-shirt, tote bags, whatever it is you're heat pressing, that slides out for easy access and to make it super easy to get your materials on the heat press. So I'm going to move that out of the way, and I'm doing all this one-handed, so I apologize. I'm going to grab my little lens cleaning cloth there, and I have this skull and mushrooms design that I have up in my Etsy shop. I made it a while ago, but I just thought I'd show you how, some of your digital files that you make might be getting used by the end user. So I have it printed on my sublimation paper, and my cloth is down. Then I'm going to place this face down, and I'm going to center it as much as I can. It's not that big of a deal. It's just a little lens cleaning cloth for, say, eyeglasses or cameras, things like that. And then I'm just going to put some regular old printer paper on top of it, just to make sure I don't get ink from my sublimation sheet on my heat plating, so that it might affect other prints later. And then, just as an extra added security, I'm going to put this piece of Teflon sheet. It's not necessary. I'm just doing it because it's here, and if I don't, it will be in my way. So let's check the temperature. It's almost up to temp, so we'll be back in just a second as soon as this is ready to go. Alrighty, so we're up to temp, 395. You see my little button there is blinking green to let me know we're ready. So we're going to slide our drawer in, and once we have it pretty much in all the way, we're going to give it another quick nudge just to lock it into place. If you don't lock it into place, it will not function. So then all we have to do is hit this button here, and it will raise and lower the plate ends, apply the pressure that we set it for, and it will do its job. It will heat press. So we have about 35 seconds, and I'll be back as soon as this is ready to be done. Okay, we've got 3, 2, 1, and it beeps, and this raises all by itself. We don't have to do anything. We don't have to worry about forgetting. You know, if we walk away to do something else, this is automatically going to stop when the time is up. So now I'm just going to remove these printer sheets, and then I'm just going to grab the corner and lift that right off. And there is our lens cleaning cloth with that design sublimated right into it. Now you see the paper left a little bit of a mark there. Can you see that? It looks like it's indented a little. That's easy enough to get rid of. All we're going to do is take a piece of printer paper, I'm going to push it back in, and I'm going to, actually before I do that, what I'm going to show you is this auto button here. If you press auto, as soon as you put your drawer in place, it automatically will start the pressing process. So that's another really cool feature of this heat press, is that it has the auto, that as soon as you pull the drawer in, push the drawer in, it will start the pressing process right away. Now I'm not going to let this go for the full 40 seconds because we were only pressing it to get rid of that little indentation from the edges of from our design, okay, from the paper around the edges. And you can also, there's other ways to prevent that from happening. This really is just a quick video showing you how the files that you design may be getting used by your buyers. This is just one way. You know, I am using it for, let me stop this. I forgot to turn it off of auto. Let me turn this off. There we go. But I just wanted to show you, you know, this. First of all, I wanted to show you my awesome new heat press machine that I just got in. Secondly, though, I wanted to show you how people might be using your end files. So keep that in mind, you know, keep how people are using them in mind when you're creating them. Sublimation designs, for instance, like we just did here. They will only work pretty much on light colored fabrics. Sublimation doesn't work on dark colored fabrics because there is no white ink. So everything has to be on light colored fabrics. So keep that in mind when you're making your designs, if you're designing for sublimation specifically. But anyway, again, that's how people are using your designs. And this is my brand spanking new Vevor auto heat press. I'll leave a link below where you can get the heat press. And I think I have a coupon for 5% off. So that's really awesome too. But I just wanted to show you how people might be using your designs and my cool new heat press, because who doesn't love a new toy, right? All right, guys, have a great day, and I'll see you next time.